So this lesson is the continuation of doing the solving quadratics by factoring. What I want to focus attention on is once I know how to solve a quadratic using factoring, I want to connect that to graphing it on the graphing calculator. So if I'm looking at solving this equation right here, what I would do is I'm going to graph the corresponding equation y equals x squared plus 10x plus 21. So I'm going to go to y equals, and I'm going to type in again x squared plus 10x plus 21. If I were to graph that, you'll notice that I have an x-intercept at -3, and I have a second x-intercept at -7, which matches my two answers that I got here. I can take that a step further and actually calculate those just in case, because right now all I'm doing is eyeballing it, so I can actually get a more exact answer to verify by doing second calculate, and I want to calculate out those zeros. Those are called x-intercepts or zeros, or they also call them roots. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter on that zeros. And I need to somehow, if I'm going to find this zero right here, I need to go left bound. So I'm going to pick a point somewhere up here, and then right bound is going to be the next question. I'm going to do somewhere just below, and then it's going to ask me to guess. So I need to scroll until I get to that point. So I'm going to go just to the left. So right there, hit enter, go just to the right, hit enter. And then now it says guess, hit enter a third time. And you'll notice, in fact, it is -7, just like I got here. And you could do the exact same thing to find the -3. And so I go second calculate. Again, I want to find the zero. Use my arrow key. This time, if I'm finding this zero, then the left bound would be down here. Right bound would be somewhere up here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. Scroll some more. Go ahead and hit enter and a third time. And so notice I get the other answer of -3. So what I want you to do right now is take a minute and pause the video, and I want you to try examples 2, 3, and 4. And then as soon as I'm done pausing, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate one more. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do example 2. So in example 2, I'm going to graph y equals x squared minus 7x. So x squared minus 7x. By the way, I am graphing this in standard form. I could, and I challenge you to try this, but I could also enter it in factored form. So I could enter it in as y equals x parentheses x minus 7 end parentheses. And what you'll notice is it creates the exact same graph. It's just an alternate way to write the exact same equation. So going ahead and hitting graph, you'll see that. And so I'm looking at an x-intercept right here of 0 and a second x-intercept of 7. I hope this helps to connect graphing quadratics by factoring to looking at their corresponding graphs on the graphing calculator.